What's happening, y'all? Welcome back, episode 63 of the walkthrough, progressing forward into the haligtree. So this morning we did a couple episodes, and as I stated, just got off work, and we're gonna finish up the walkthrough tonight, no matter how late I gotta stay up, because we have about 6 days until the Black Myth Wukong Let's Play series, and we still have the whole walkthrough for Shadow of the Erdtree to do. So as of right now, the date is August 14th. So by the 15th, the 16th latest, next day or so, you guys will have all your episodes for those of you that are depending on it. You know what I mean, and need the extra help. So we will have the base game wrapped up today. So I just wanted to state that before anything else. Now, moving forward into the haligtree, guys. This is going to be the first portion. We're going to eventually get down to a castle. This is undoubtedly, in my opinion, the biggest legacy dungeon here, as far as the base game goes. Because it's like we already worked our way. You can see the Erdtree burning. Like I said, you can see it from everywhere. It's awesome. But we're worked our way through all of the routes, which was quite a trip, really. And then we have to work our way through this series of tree houses. It's really cool and elaborate. But then you eventually get down to this huge castle, and you have to get through all of that, and there's a lot there. So just the scale of this is insane, especially for an optional area that's extremely hidden. The first thing we're going to do is just go straight down, try to get up this ladder and kind of roll. Take this guy out. He's the biggest player. These guys can grab you. They'll do about half your health if they get you. If you have fire, you can do better damage. In fact, let's go ahead and let's switch this up. I want to go with our Colossal. I like doing high dex with a little bit of faith in it because you just get access to so many weapons. Wow, 2 charged heavies? Really, bro? That's more like it. He's a beast. So now, since he's not a boss anymore, he actually has a chance to drop his weapon. It's a great sword for Colossal builds. Pretty cool. So Old Fang, Pearl Drake Talisman +2 will vastly boost damage negation of non-physical attacks, meaning magic, meaning holy, meaning fire, all that. Just, anything but physical. So I like this sword, and we talked about this last episode, is because, you're getting Black Flame, which is going to continuously sap the enemy's health. But it's also technically a Colossal sword, even though you guys know I hate Colossal weapons. Even though they're awesome, I just don't really care for them because, how slow it is. So this attack comes out really quick for Colossal, But as you're getting hit, your attack's still going to land. It gives you so much poise using it. So this guy's going to jump out. If you play it right, it should go about like that. So you can clear these guys out. Now you're going to see an item down here to your right. Don't worry about it for now, guys. The Astral War on this is pretty much dope too. With the follow-up. Hitting for over 2,000 damage. It's quite phenomenal. And this guy, they love their gank traps in the haligtree. I'm letting you know now, they love them. And keep in mind, since I don't have the strength requirements anymore, I can't use the Great Shield. I still recommend either Faith, Dex, or Faith Strength. I say Strength Faith for newer players as it gives you Erdtree Great Shield, which is a really fun and phenomenal weapon. But, to be able to have the stats for a lot of really cool weapons, you're going to need at least some Dex. But the weapons we're kind of using right now all kind of scale in Dex. And we've done Strength Faith for the majority of the game, right? Not to mention we've respected into every build to show you guys how to properly put them together. We haven't really done Dex Faith, so decided to do this. And plus, I'm going to my build for the DLC. I briefly talked about this, and what I like to do, which is going to give you access to almost all melee weapons besides Strength, but we'll be getting that up too. So 20 Intelligence, 40 Faith, Dex as high as it can go, and 30 Strength will give you access to almost every weapon used. And that sounds like a lot, but you guys gotta remember, we're gonna be getting a lot of levels there. The weakest enemy's worth like 1,000 runes. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna be dropping 200,000. All the bosses. But we already have all these stats. We're only 8 points short on the 30 strength. We're only 5 points short on the intelligence and 3 on the fate. So, you know, that's going to let us use more and more stuff over there. It's going to be nice. I wouldn't worry too much about the scaling because we're going to have our upgrades anyways. Now, there's no need to go down there. That ladder just leads you back up to top where we got the talisman. And you could drop down there. The only reason to do so is to actually... so if you were to drop down here, the only reason to go down there is to take this ladder up. So you can kind of lead with the backstab on him because there's other enemies over here. But you can just jump out the window, alright? So keep that in mind. Get rid of him. See, even with only 30 something and faith, we're still just fine. Still get really good damage, you know. Get your ancient dragon smithing stone. Yeah, scaling doesn't matter as much as people think. It's more about spell requirements. I mean, you're definitely gonna get extra damage, but you can get through the game just fine without scaling as long as you got your requirements. You know, for like bigger weapons and stuff, because you know, like. We're only at 37 faith. It's pretty small, but yet we're still doing over 1,000 damage. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what don't put too much pressure on yourself. That's kind of what I'm getting at. If your stats aren't 60-60 in game, you're going to be quite fine. Alright. We got that. Turn and grab that. And we'll be able to get quite a few pretty good stones over here. This is going to be our side of grace. Can't quite see it. It's going to be behind the pillar over here. Just going to grab that first. So you don't have to worry about any tedious ass run backs, right? Going to refresh our stuff. Alright, so there's stuff over here, and typically I wouldn't get it because I know what it is. It's just not really worth your time. What can we hit these guys with? God, what the fuck? He just one-shotted us with poop? what the fuck is he using? Good God, yeah, it's quite teased. And the only thing there is Aeonian butterflies, which is crafting. So it's glowing purple. You think, oh, this is something good. It's literally crafting bullshit, guys. Sucks we're gonna have to deal with these guys, but our incantations are kind of lacking. Oh shit! No! Get up there. What are you doing, bro? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, this first area can just be, you guys seen how frustrated I was last episode, and that's with taking notes and doing this 1,000 times. This area just sucks. I'm gonna fall down to the left. Hopefully this time when I hit my Ash of War it works. Thank you. Did we get the other one? Okay. Somehow we didn't even get hit as well. But yeah, you come down here, Aeonian butterflies. Yippee, it's not worth your time. A couple things early on down here isn't worth your time. Like this, like that run back last episode at the end where we had to run past the dude with the bubbles, just murking the fuck out of us 30 times in a row for, what was Lost Ashes of War. But we'll say, about from here on, everything is worth your time. Every path is going to be a talisman, Somber 10, Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, you know, weapons, all types of stuff. So as soon as you get out here, turn around. We're going to have some spirit callers. There's going to be 3, and they're going to be summoning up these crystallines. So there's one, here's your second one. These crystallines are actually kill you really quick. And then you want to go right over here, drop down that edge, and there you go. And we still almost died, and you know, we weren't even really bothered by them that much yet. Still almost got, you know, pretty messed up there. Oh, that was a light in between the trees. I was like, what item could we possibly have missed? So you want to run and jump. And we're going to turn around, run, and jump. So this is going to get us the Viridian Amber Medallion +2. Really? Yeah, like I said, they do quite a bit of damage if they grab you. Go ahead and heal up in case you get grabbed again. Black Flame's cool if they made it better, if they made it stronger. Because yes, it does continuously sap health, but it's so little and it just doesn't last that long. So it would have to either be stronger or last longer for it to actually be even worth like the consideration. So if you were to consider this weapon merely for the Black Flame, I would. That shouldn't be enough because as you see, well, you know, we killed him. But it takes health. It's like 2 HP a second, and then it lasts for 2 seconds. So it does nothing. That's literally nothing, you know? It's just enough to trick people into thinking it's good. You know what I mean? The weapon itself's great. I mean, the Black Flame might, you know, make a difference here and there, but only if the enemy has extremely low health. I still like it. I just wish they did it better, is all, you know? We're obviously just going to take these guys out. And we're getting towards the end of it now, guys. This section. Not too much going on. Oh, you bitch. You're probably going to die. Oh, we lived. We lived. Buddy, stop. Be nice. Play nice with others. It is nice how quick the attacks come out with that. So there's literally nothing up there, no reason to take that. So another instance where we're going to drop, turn around. Now there's nothing really in here. Not much. We got this guy. And as you see, we're going to get quite a few runes in here. Sacramental Bud, and then there's going to be a Scarab for health, and I think that's it, to be honest. Unfortunately, oh, where's my critical? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. Alright, so now we're just going to press forward. So we're going to run out. This is where we drop down, so just, you know, so you guys know where we're at. And this next part's kind of doozy. We're going to have 3 big mages. There's 2 big mages, the ones with like the clubs and do high-end cannonball and gavel. You know, they hit really hard. But I would just ignore them for now. Run. Jump, and it's actually safer than you think. And go ahead and hit that. That's gonna be a shortcut. Right all the way back to the top, the first side of grace we got in the trees. So with that, if we die, we don't have a run back to do, you know, because there's a good chance we're gonna die here. It has nothing to do with how good you are either. It's just you're kind of tight space with these guys. There's no actual range on that. Okay. Okay, guys, we get it. We get it. God damn. You see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with how good you are. Like, what are you gonna do about that? You know? But this is honestly the very end of this part. So the whole part of going down the routes and getting into this treehouse city, it's the worst part of all of this to me. You know, it just really sucks. But all we have to do is get past these 2 mages and kill a boss, then we're into the castle. It's not going to be smooth sailing at all, but it's not going to be quite as tedious, that's for sure. I mean, thank God. Sorry, I want to finish my Mountain Dew. So this is going to be the shortcut we took. I guess we could switch this up just for a bit. I like the freedom in this build we're doing right now. Yeah, I accidentally upgraded this weapon to +10. I did not mean to. I was wanting to bring it up to +9. But I do believe Blasphemous Blade would do us some favors here. God, that helped though. Come on, where's my frame? Thank you. Just because it's so annoying. And there we go. That's the worst of it. Now, if you guys remember, you're gonna grab that. So if you remember, we came in from the middle one. Now we just got the item here. Then the far left side is where a shortcut was, right? So we know we're good here. I feel like I'm missing 100,000 runes somewhere though. There they are. Like, well, yeah, I'm gonna need those. Still got levels we want to get, you know. So this seems like a lot of runes to bring into a boss fight, but I do believe we're going to be just fine here. Now, so if you guys remember Loretta, we fought way long time ago. So Royal Moon Grazing Grounds. I mean, it was like a spectral version. Well, this is going to be the real version of her. Oh shit, still on teams. Might kill us because of that, I hope not. Alright, not safe to heal. Let's go beat her ass. Not too bad. I mean, very much the same fight it was before, guys. The real version of her, her moveset's the same. She does have worse spells. Now, I mean, that's pretty much the same. But her arrows, she has like 4 arrows. Yeah, she's doing that kind of shit. But all in all, I mean, I don't even know if we've been hit yet, you know? So it's not that bad. Yeah, we just did a no-hit run on her, like not even trying to. So that gets you Loretta's Mastery. So it's just like the magic arrow, but now you're shooting 4 at once. Completely badass. And Loretta's War Sickle, this is actually what we're talking about, Loretta's War Sickle. So it's technically a halberd, and it reminds me, oh, we actually have the stats to use it. I've never used it before, but the moveset is really dope, and it reminds me of the Wing Sight, because the Ash of War, but it's a magic version of it, right? So, but the moveset's really unique. You know, the heavies and the charged heavies are going to be the same. I wonder if we get the double spin on charge for this, though. Yes, we do. But yeah, you're doing magic damage, you're doing physical. It's more strength dense for sure. But yeah, pretty badass. I just really like the moveset. You know, I think it's probably one of the only halberds I like the moveset better one-handed with. It's actually quite heavy too, you know. 10 pounds for how quick it is. It's not heavy, but for how quick it is, it's kind of heavy, you know. So let's go and rest up. So I get some levels into our faith here. It's 38. But we should have the runes here to get on up to 39. Try to hit that 40 mark. Might actually just be trying to go for 50. We'll wait for our intelligence until we get to the DLC, and it's like 1 episode away, you know what I mean? Because we only need like, technically like 2 points to use the weapons over there, but at least with getting it to 20, you'll have a little bit of scaling too, and probably be able to reach stat requirements for more weapons as well, you know what I mean? It's just like one or two I had in mind for everybody as far as like walkthrough perspective. So now, go on down. So this is the Legacy Dungeon itself, and you already see how big it is. Look at this shit. It's huge. It's huge. It's actually kind of short too. It's really big as far as how much space it takes up. But we could probably do the whole thing up to Millennia in one full episode. So we're at 20 minutes. With the time we have, and so that's how you progress. We want to go up first. With the time we have left in this episode, and next episode, we should be wrapped up in this. So I'm thinking, 2 more episodes for the full base game. Last episode being a boss rush and late DLC prep. You know what I mean? Like last minute DLC prep, making sure you have all your bell bearings, making sure you farmed up enough runes to buy enough smithing stones for the DLC, at least 48 to 60 of every smithing stone, at least 10 of every somber stone that you're able to get. Ancient dragon smithing stones and regular dragon. Ancient dragon smithing stones and ancient somber dragon smithing stones are limited, as we all know, but trust and believe we will get plenty. There's actually 3 we'll pick up here, 2 from the somber 10s, 2 from the castle itself, and 1 after we fight Millennia and kind of do some stuff with Millicent's quest. It's just really, really, really nice because we're already sitting at 2, so that'll give us 5. 1 more in the capital. That's gonna be 6. I don't plan on using any more throughout the the base game. So we're gonna have to deal with these guys now. They're gonna be much stronger than usual. But still very manageable. Yeah, they're definitely gonna hit harder and have more health than what you're used to for a cleaner on nights, though. So just a heads up, because there's gonna be times where we got to go in a room and we have to fight like 3 of them at once. It's quite hard. So let's go ahead and talk to Millicent and exhaust her dialogue.
In which case I am of Millennia, but in what capacity? Whatever the case.
So you guys know she's just been kind of following around Millennia.
The pride she's
kin to Millennia.
The will, the
okay.
Dignity.
She wants Millennia to have her dignity back. Okay, so as always, we're going to rest on up. I like to make that, a habit to do so, because it's always good to make sure you have your heals, and like we could change our flask around, and let's just make sure our flask and everything's set up, because yeah, stone barbed with fire. I mean, we switched up our build, but we're still using fire on almost every weapon. So, and stone barbed to what was stone barbed? Yeah, to break poise. So really important. I say we keep it. Now, as soon as you come out, and we're gonna show you what the enemies hit like. So everyone always tells me faith falls off after mid-game. Really? Yeah. So this is the highest faith resistance enemies in the game. There are no enemies with more, wholly resistant than these guys. And as you see, it's not a problem. I really don't know what people are talking about. Just because something has resistance to a certain element doesn't mean they're immune. So don't let people talk you ever using a faith build if you like it. You know what I mean? I've seen that too much in the community, and I think it's bullshit. Because I love faith, and I hear so many people trying to talk to their players about using it. I'm like, don't listen to these assholes. If you like something, do it. It's fun, do it. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, so we're just gonna come down here, just drop right to the right. As soon as you come out the church, you want to use the stone sword key here. This is gonna get you triple rings of light, which is a faith intelligence incantation. It's really damaging actually in the right hands with the right build, right scaling, stuff like that. It's kind of like the Ring of Light incantation that we were already using back in, what was that, Altus Plateau? When we started doing that. But it's just a much better version. Come on, bring it, bro. Bring it. Alright, I don't think are that bad. By the time you get here, it's a high level. You have so many upgrades in your weapons. They're not really, you know, there's nothing to write home about. That's for damn sure. So we're going to take all the side paths first. So to the left, if you were to go straight down here, this is kind of the main path, thrusting you into the end of this place. But there's a lot of stuff we got to do on the side paths. Very important stuff to get us somber 10s and, you know, platinum trophies and stuff like that. So drop here. So if there's it's going to be an Erdtree avatar down there. If he sees you climb this ladder, he's going to do his incantation. He's going to one-shot you. I'm going to see if he's going to notice us or not. If he doesn't notice you, going up here, get the sword and come right back down. If he does, you want to take him out first, then go for the sword up here. This is just a McKellen Knight sword. Nothing special at all, in my opinion. I don't even know if it gets holy damage. It should, because it's like the holy zone, but we have to actually look at that. Oh, it does. Okay, so it's a sword that actually comes with holy damage on it. Huh, it might be worth upgrading. If it's with the regular stones, that would mean you could put fire and other things on it as well. But it could be a somber weapon also, so, you know. Now, this is actually going to lead you down. There's an elevator in here. It's the shortcut to Melania, so you're not going to unlock that for quite some time. Now what do we have? Fire. So let's go ahead and use our buff. This guy is quite vicious. He obviously has rot build up. His staff has rot on it now too. Beating him is going to get you somber 10. Not from him, but it is behind him. You know. Oh. We're going to try to break the dagger if we can. Run like hell. I'm out of stamina. God damn. Getting layers, Lord. But wasn't expecting all that damage. Alright, let's hit him with big shots. That's actually a pretty smooth run against him. He can be pretty, you know, pretty annoying most of the time. That gets you to rotten staff. Phenomenal colossal weapon. If you're into colossal weapons, you know, I'm not, but if you are, it's phenomenal, you know. It has like 65, where is it? 75 Scarlet Rot build up. Obviously, a strength weapon, 165 push of scaling, but building up rot, that takes fast. It's like supercharged poison. You know what I mean? So you can't beat it. So there's your Somber 10. Another Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Some more crafting stuff. And before we proceed, yeah, we're going to have to come back down here again. There's an incantation I forgot to put on. We're really going to need, no matter what class you are, I suggest you put on a talisman so you can use a seal. We're going to need something with heal on it. You remember our little strategy to deal with the Royal Revenants. And Liurnia, we're going to need that again, because we have to fight like 4 or 5 of them, and they can kill you so fast. I don't care how good you are at combat. There's just not much you can do when a guy attacks you 50 times in 2 seconds, hitting you really hard each time. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do to that? Oh, yeah, that kills you quick. Try to watch out for it. Buddy. Okay, well that works. We had to come back down here anyway. But he is kind of guarding a Somber 9 right there. I should have just grabbed it. I never died to him before, so I didn't take him serious. Okay, so don't matter where you put it. I'm not going to keep it on anyway, but you want heal. You don't want urgent heal, you want heal. So after we go get our runes back and get back to where we were, you know, we're going to need that in this area. I think it'd be best to deal with these guys. I've tried. I mean, even Taker's Flame from Blasphemous Blade only does so much for you, and that sounds crazy with how powerful that move is, but still, these things are quite deadly, you know? They really are, guys. I mean, one Royal Revenant, that's one thing, but when you're fighting like 4 in a row, you really want to be on your P's and Q's here. I hate your great shield, buddy. It actually makes me happy to know this. I mentioned this before, but it makes me happy to know this weapon still holds up in game, because it's one of the first good somber weapons you find in the game, period, you know, especially for Faith. And I usually will use it until, you know, I get up to Blasphemous Blade, right? With that being said, it's doing 750 Blasphemous Blades on 833. I mean, which is cool. You know, Blasphemous Blades doing 100 more damage, but for a weapon you find so early, doing over 700 damage, I mentioned, guys, most weapons do between 6 and 700, fully upgrade with all your scaling and all that shit. So you're obviously taking the same path, you know. Drop down, run, jump again. But yeah, so this thing's doing over 700 damage in game. It's incredible. I'm very proud of it, you might say. So I guess we'll stick with the old Blasphemous Blade. We want something with poise. We could also put on, just real quick, this is why I like having so many weapons we can just use whenever the hell we want. Because we can go right to the Beast Claw Hammer. You get that poise break for these guys especially. 1 charged heavy, 2 charged heavies. And usually, yeah, most enemies break stagger with 2 charged heavies, but not these guys. You guys remember how resilient they are. Look at that damage to them especially. So made that much easier. Somber 9. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the freedom of this build. It's really awesome. I should have just kept this in mind from the beginning, and I could have shown off pretty much all the weapons we want to show off. You know, 40 faith, 20 intelligence, then really high on one of your damage stats. You could use quite a lot if you only care about melee like me, you know. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so from here, that's where we got our Somber 10. We're just gonna jump down. Get your heal ready. I hate to tell you to put down your shield, but you can also put it in your other hand. As soon as you drop, keeps coming. Heal. Wait from get close to heal. Oh shit, we're so heal. Dead, right? I mean, it's just, you guys don't know, I went through notes, I was literally raging mad dealing with them, fighting them, spamming Taker's Flame, rolling around, doing really well, and then they just hit you that one move and you're screwed. And, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't care how good you are, it's just nothing you can do. So you want to use the Stone Sword key here. This is going to get America's Source Seal. It's a legendary talisman. You need that for platinum. As you see, it's, you know, it's in gold. So if you read about that, this legendary talisman is the eye engraved with the Elden Rune, said to be the seal of Queen America. So you guys know, just like the other one, greatly raises attributes but also increases damage taken. So just to show this, because we have a similar one, but they're different. At the beginning of the game, very start actually, we were using, where the fuck is it? We were using Radagon's Source Seal. So yeah, this one, Radagon Scar Seal, which gave you 3 points to health, endurance, dex, and strength, right? Then the upgrade version gave you 5 points to those same stats. So 5 to health, endurance, strength, and dex. So these are the opposites. So 3 to mind, int, faith, arcane. Now 5 to mind, int, faith, arcane. So, you know, pretty cool. They make you take increased damage, but they're raising a lot of stats. In fact, they even raise some base stats. Each one. One raises health and endurance, and the other, you know, raises mind. So it's pretty cool. And in butterflies, so we have to deal with, you know, more Royal Revenants. I'll just deal with them as they come up. If you get to them fast enough to get that critical, they were dead. That's what I'm saying. Even with heal, they're just extremely obnoxious. And I mean it, like, obnoxious is the only word I know to describe it. And we're trying to have a smooth run and smoothly comb this place and all that. And we're about through the bullshit parts, but to be completely honest, guys, we're probably just gonna have to drop, do the best we can. You know, might get killed, rinse and repeat until we have everything down here. Now we're almost through it, to be honest with you, and you don't have to kill these guys every time. Another thing is, we don't have to run to the very back every time either. So when you run and drop down to this pillar, and run, drop down to the bridge, you don't have to take it all the way down. We did that to get America's Source Seal. But after you have it, you can kind of just do a U-turn here off the bridge. Jump down to here. And there's our runes. We just gotta make sure we have mine. Now we're actually close enough that time to get our critical off, you know. Like I said, there's multiple of these guys. There's not just 1 or 2. And that's what kind of makes it so hard. Hold on, let me check my notes real quick. Okay. So yeah, we're about through it actually. So we're gonna go in here. Another one should be spawning on us. There he is. Sounds good. He attacked us right then. He jumped right into that critical. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say there's one more down by the ladder. Sometimes you get lucky and one of those cleaner out nights drop down. And the reason I say get lucky is for the simple fact that that means she won't be in that room to fuck you up. There you go. Definitely want to grab that. Now in this room, there's not nothing too crazy in here, but you can summon here. So what we're going to do is let Mimic just die, if that's what it takes. So he's going to be your distraction to fight with these crystallines, and we're just going to kind of run around and get all the shit we can get. Because they all have rot, they're all quite dangerous. Somber 9's the best thing you're going to get out of here. Which is nice, you know, we need to get a healthy collection of these things up anyway. Unless there's some above also, yeah, so we're going to have to get into there. Let's get into there. That's back up there. Okay, we'll get it when we hit the other side. And we already got the... We already got the Hero's Rune. I had to look, I couldn't remember. There should be one more. I just want to clear these guys out so we don't have to worry about them. I'm going to run in this corner anyways to go ahead and get all the items. Oh, I forgot Mimic's still hanging in there. Did you guys know something? The whole time I have gone through this, I have never known that you could actually summon. So I've done this every time without a summon. Shit you not. That's probably why I struggled so much. Just going to take this ladder up. And the reason is, like, we're doing all the side stuff, right? Well, we can go and clear this out so we don't have to do it later, and run up to get the next grace all the way at the back of the castle behind us over here. So when we take our main path, we don't have to worry about anything else. We've done it all. There will be 2 cleaner out nights. Is Mimic still with us? Fuck yeah. We're going to try to run up and get a backstab. I thought maybe it had more critical than I thought. Get it, Mimic. We got hit dead on now. Okay, Mimic's over here fucking the world up. He does get quite powerful, as you do. If you're not powerful, he'll never be powerful. But, I mean, he's sitting there hitting big incantations and shit. Just fucking, he's a real pyromancer, you know? With this build, I love it. Alright, get your warmings done. And I always hear a scarab in here, but I've never gotten it. Why is Mimic blinking like that? He's like phasing out. You know what I mean there, guys? I've always heard it, but... yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Okay, Mimic. Any hoosers. So we're gonna go on up, try to take out these 2 guys in ballistas. I love how this guy just stands there and waits to die. The Mimic definitely phased out there. Oh, there's a scarab, that's why. Okay. We'll get back over there and hit that side section. Don't worry about it for now. Gonna grab that, one more guy. Still quite a few good things to get here. So, haligtree soldier ashes, they're definitely okay because you gotta remember sometimes those guys like explode, you know what I mean? But we're gonna go ahead and take this column up, run. Or do we want to run and jump yet? Hold on. I didn't have nothing on my notes for over here. I just want to double check. Yeah, it's exactly what we want to do. Alright, so you want to run and jump. We'll be able to get the McKellen helm, or haligtree helm, you know what I mean, same shit. Mikela created the haligtree, so let's go and grab this for later. Maybe grab another level to faith. That puts us at our 40 we're, trying to aim for. Now we could do this now, or we could do this later. I say let's jump back to the church and just do it kind of in order if we can get away with that. And we're going to try to get through this first, at least up to that side of grace. We only got 20 minutes, but I do believe we might be able to pull it off. So, we're just going to work our way straight. But there's still some stuff on the right one here because it's kind of higher up, if you guys remember. So when we get towards that, we'll get it then. Take care of these ladies. Hey, fucker. There it is. Okay. Definitely thought you were Blasphemous Blade. I forgot we put him on for the whatchamacall. Do you want to go Blasphemous or do you want to go? We didn't fuck around with God Slayer that much. They're both good. Fire Sword, that's what we want. Doesn't really matter. Take him out. There's going to be a guy in your left corner. Make sure you get him. He likes to kind of sneak up on you and charge you. I think it's like the charge board, the Astro board. It hits you like 4 times steadily with that spear. We don't want to deal with that. And so we hit that. We got to take the little room in here. Ooh, big hitter. Thank you. Made our life much easier. Backstab. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's okay, it's not far run. Damn, I'm already back up at 35,000 runes that quick. Just killing a couple guys. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. This is a good place to get runes. There was that item, yeah. So let's go grab the smithing 8. Okay, so it's just backtracking us over to the elevator and the McKellen Knight Sword. Always double check yourself here, guys. There's so many items. In fact, I missed the legendary summon my first time and a legendary talisman. So I didn't get my platinum on my second playthrough. So from here, jump on down. Right there. Oh, I missed that too. Son of a bitch. It's okay. We'll get it real quick. You want to hit the side paths here in the castle more than anywhere else in this place. Like the roots wasn't a big deal, but even in the treehouse area, like there's some really good stuff off the beaten path there too. Oh, we weren't here yet, that's why. But here you find like really good stuff. Like we're about to hit a side path for Somber 10. So I have a couple Clean Rock Knights and 1 soldier. Clean Rock Knight. I think another thing I like about Burno Flame is it just it throws them in the air, you know? I like that. Knocks them off their ass. Come here. I want my heals back. Thank you. So we're gonna have 1 more Clean Rock Knight. Typically there's 2 in here. I went through a notes, there's only 1. I swear there's always 2 though. Okay, I'll take it. This is going to be your last legendary summon. Need for Platinum, Clean Rock Knight, Finlay. Pretty good choice too. Really strong. can be when upgraded. So from here, run, jump up. This is gonna get us another somber 10. And yes, we still have to come to, you know, do our lower paths, but we're gonna get everything upper first, right? So pop this chest for another somber 10. See how quick we got 2 here? There's like only 1 Fair Missoula, 1 Mogwin's Dynasty, and until you get to the Consecrated Snowfields, there's none. So another Seabed Curse in case you missed the one at Volcano Manor and you want to do that quest, or you end up missing one in the capital and you want to do that quest for Dungear. So that's nice. No, we were wanting to get up over here. I'm trying to remember how the hell we did that. I wanted to get up on that balcony. For the life of me, I cannot remember how we did that. We still have that room on the right to do. Let's go and jump off. I kind of want to go over here and make sure we didn't miss a route. But yeah, it's like, how do you get around to go up there? Because that was a dead end. I see stuff up there, but I just do not know how to get there. I have to figure it out. Maybe it's, I don't know, something else to it. Alright, let's just kind of backtrack a bit. So like I said, we have our other room. Turn around right here. Grab that. And I know that for a fact there's 2 clean art knights in here. So be on your guard. One. Dagger, no. Dagger. I knew it's coming eventually. We probably got the full set by now with her. Look at that. Let you kill yourself. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Alright. Now we go out here on the balcony. Grab that. Now you remember we've already cleared that room when we took the lower path and climbed up the ladder, so we don't have to worry about that. We're about actually caught up. I'd like to figure out how to get over there on that rooftop across the way, but honestly, I just don't know how to, guys, to be honest. I'll go back in my notes to try to figure it out. And it might just be an area you can't access, you know? It happens sometimes. Very, very rarely does that happen in this game, but it does happen sometimes. So, yeah, we gotta progress straight to get to that other room. Take him out. You see, we're back over at the bridge. Some of you guys to your left as well. Use it as a crossbow. One more. Now this sucks because we have the guys on the ballista. Oh yeah, the other guys respawn. So what we're going to do, since we've already cleared everything else, the legendary summon, the legendary assassin. Yeah, since we've already cleared everything else, we can just fast travel over this under Diagro. So that's going to be the inner wall side of Grace. We're at 50 minutes. We could try to fit in this boss fight here, but it's going to be quite challenging. So there's 2 knights to the left and the right, and they're extremely formidable. They have great shields, and I mean they are extremely formidable, guys. And we have him, and he does rot. So I like to try to see if we can, you know, try to draw these guys away, bring them down here to this room, take them out, and then just try to get a one-on-one fight. Because like I said, these guys do holy and they do magic. It's quite challenging. See the damage we're looking at. The holy and magic is awesome. Oh, and they can heal themselves. Yeah, let's see. it's not really it's not an easy task. You got an Erdtree Avatar and you got both these guys. You know what I mean? Now we got up to the point I wanted to get up to, where I wanted to stop at. So I mean, I'm happy with that. This is gonna come out a little bit quicker here. So let's see if we can just. Oh, did I not put on? Well, we have the Faith to use Golden Bow. I don't know why I didn't put that back on. Just gonna get set up here. Definitely want to leave Flame Cleanse Me on for this place, guys. Obviously. So we'll my buffs first. So we'll do. Where is it? Where are you? Alright, so Flame Cleanse Me. Flame Grant Me Strength. Let's do Golden Vow. It's always buff for that one first. If we have them in order, just be better. Then Flame Grant Me Strength. Then we'll put on our fire stuff. Get our spread. Get that. So Flame Cleanse Me, 2 buffs. Fire, fire, fire. And I think we just had on heal after that, which we just don't need. I wouldn't think. Yeah, so I think that's good for now until we get higher stats and we could actually use the other stuff. So let's go and use this. Golden Bow. Flame Grant Me Strength. Get our mana back. Oh, shit. That's not good to start off with missing. God, do you see that damage you're hitting forward? This might be a way to handle it. Yeah, these guys, man, they're really hard to deal with. We got, like I said, we have 2 knights. Plus we got the tree. He's already dead. Probably because, our buffs not at 4, but still. Yeah, so like, it's not really worth it there. You don't get a tier for your flask. Okay, buddy. You know what I'm saying? These guys are ass. They really are. I hate to spam ass before, but they're just so fucking annoying. They're just really strong, And then they heal themselves on top of it. Get out of here. Whatever AoE you have, it's gonna be nice to deal with these guys. Doesn't have to be the same one I'm using. They're just really tough enemies. Dude, chill with that bullshit, brother. Drop that shield for us. I've never gotten it. I've wanted that shield for so long. So that's a good note to leave out on. I mean, I hate to, spam the Astral War, but they didn't really leave me much of a choice, you know what I mean? So I wanted to fit it in the episode. And like I said, it's quite challenging, guys. Don't get too frustrated if, you die a few times. You're fighting an Erdtree Avatar, on top of 2 very formidable knights. And I mean it. These guys are strong as shit. They really are. So we're probably going to take this up to 50. We can respec when we get to the DLC, but for now there's some incantations I want to use. And we need 46 to do that. So before we close on out, there was that one item on the bridge, I'm sure you guys will remember. Oh yeah, we shouldn't have rushed. I was like, wait, you're dead. God. Get my health, bitch. can get their shield, but I heard there's armor. I heard it only drops from like one guy here, and he's like by a church or something. That's obviously not the one. Here's a nice poise breaker too, eh? Okay. Yeah, see, great arrows. I've gotten the armor, but I've never gotten that shield, and I've seen people with it. I've heard just great things about it. So I would love to have it. Unfortunately, I've never got it dropped. So we're gonna get to the next episode. We'll get to the spot I heard that shield drops from, because I do believe it'd be really nice to have for the DLC for a lot of us. You know, a lot of shit we're gonna have to worry about over there. But yeah, so. We got all the items here, we're good. We have one more thing. Alright, now I can't think of a single other thing. So I wanted to figure out how to get on that balcony over there, but I've never found it. So you know where that plant is. Oh, it looks like we can run straight down. Okay. Let's see if we can make a run for this really quick. I was looking at it the wrong way, I think. I didn't realize that was the balcony. That's good. Is this somewhere we've already been? Is where we got the somber tent, if you guys remember. You go through the room here. And you go up the branch. Keep going. Drop. We missed that anyways, so that works out. And that would explain why we never got up here. Because we were worried about getting above there, because that's where the somber tin was, the real item in the area. It doesn't look like there's anything in it. I guess we didn't miss out on much. Hey, die. Thank you. Go on, iframe. I love it. Okay, so we have the scarab. Come on, buddy. Come on. There you go. Besides that, I'm not seeing anything. Just another way to get over here, it looks like, which we've already been, so we're not worried about it. Eventually as you get through the game, they start doing this thing where they get really low down on surfaces. And you can't get to them, but... Alright, now let's go and look around. I don't remember this from my notes, I completely overlooked it, to be completely honest with you guys. I definitely overlooked it. Looks like we're pretty high up. I'm not seeing anything we haven't got to. Now we're going to get to this stuff next episode. That's where we're going, to a lower level. Yeah, so for now, let's just jump on over to the inner wall again, and we're going to pick up from here. Wrap this place on up. So, yeah, good. Let's go and rest up here, guys. Next episode, we're going to proceed through, it's actually hard to show here, so we're going to proceed through this way. And right over here, as soon as we go down, there's a chest to our left, but it has 3 crystallines, so we're going to have to navigate past. And there is a sword that does rot damage. But it's a short sword, so it's, you know, much, much, much better. Then, we're going to go over here, because I'm just showing you this because I can't pull up on the map. We're going to go over here, and we'll be able to complete Millicent's quest line and get on over to Melania in the back part of the castle and get all this wrapped up. So it's really cool, really looking forward to it. So let's just jump to the inner wall, side of Grace, rest up, get prepared, and we will be back here shortly to finish up the haligtree and take out the hardest boss of the base game. So we'll see y'all back here shortly.